Hey there Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for July 10th to the 16th. Let's jump on in Aries and see what is on the cards for you. I am back after a short break and well, I missed you. It's funny because I always think, oh, I'm so exhausted, I need a break, and then as soon as I go on said break, I was like, oh, I'm so missing your comments and connecting with you and recording the reading. So here I am back. The other double-edged sword is as a content creator over here, when you do take time off, you literally have to re-enter the algorithm almost as a beginner. So yeah, my views are super down. So if you want to drop me a comment or a like or a share, I would really appreciate that, so that I don't have to disappear off here for good. Yeah, that's very much the hard part of this job, I must say. Once you're in a sweet spot in the algorithm, you really need to stay there. But anyway, that aside, Aries, let's get on with your reading. I'm starting things off with a Immunology Oracle card, and I have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. Okay, so pride most definitely can influence our decisions. We might be worried about keeping up an appearance or a status. What will other people think of us if we quit that corporate job and become a tarot reader, or end that relationship when we've got the perception of being perfect on the outside? Or, there's lots of examples of where pride, and having to, hold face can really stop us from following the heart, okay? We're having the backbone, okay? Leo rules the heart and the spine in astrology, to really follow the call of our soul and our unique, independent, energy signature in this life. Remember, Aries, you are living for you. This is your life, not your friends, your families, or, anybody else. You only have to answer to, your calling at the end of the day. Okay, Aries, I'm going to pull you a major arcana to back this up, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Aries, you know that I am an Aries as well, and so I'm always looking at these readings and going, okay, what does this mean for me? Often, of course, I have to go back and watch them after I finish because I don't always take it in myself when it's coming through. But the Wheel of Fortune is this huge energy of change. Yes, Aries, I'm feeling this. This is expansion. This is broadening your horizons. This is changing your luck. This is a shift, and it's a long shift. It's the end of a chapter in your life, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune is always moving. The answer is really, the question is, will you catch a ride with it? Because we have free will, so we can choose to stay where we are for reasons of maybe keeping others happy, the pride getting in the way, keeping up status or appearance, or we can go somewhere new. We can step into that vulnerability. We can let go. We can live our authentic truth as our authentic self. And that is the true path of courage, the road less traveled, Aries, and the Wheel of Fortune wants to take you there. Alrighty, well, I'm going to jump into the main part of the reading here now. Aries, I'm also back for personal readings. First link down below will take you to our website where you can peruse what I do offer. Grab my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide, linked below if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards or to dive deeper. The Initiation, my immersive course, will give you a full foundation in tarot and teach you my signature reading process. Follow along on Instagram, daily readings happening over there. I'm really enjoying that platform, I must say, and I have just joined Instagram Threads, following my way through it. So if you're into that, yeah, come and see me over there too. Okay, Aries, situation energy coming out for you right now in relation to this change of fortune, this big shift in your life. I have got the King of Swords with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius energy, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. The King of Swords for me is around decisions, okay? Big decisions in your life, maybe to get things moving again. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck can be things have been on hold or on pause, or maybe I've been holding off making an important decision because of pride, because of ego, because of not wanting to upset or disrupt in some way. So what the King of Swords asks you to do, Aries, is to zoom on out and see the big picture. So often we're too much in the dance, we're too much in the daily, that we can't take that moment to step back from the balcony and look down and see things for what they are. Sometimes we need to take a moment away, take a short break, so that we can see with that clarity. So the King of Swords says there is a decision that you can make here that's going to transform your reality. It's something to do with embracing that change of the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the universe might be conspiring a circumstance that shifts you, Aries. It's not always through a conscious decision. Sometimes there's a change of circumstance first, and then we make a decision around that. I see somebody here, Aries, who is lying on the Ace of Swords. So there might be a truth or an insight or a moment of clarity that wants to come forth for you. And Spirit is saying, slow down, carve out some time to meditate or be in stillness, be in being rather than doing. And that's when that breakthrough will come for you. All right. What blocks, obstacles, or challenges does Aries have, please, in embracing this Wheel of Fortune and making a bold decision to go their own way outside what others think? Well, oh, isn't that interesting? Page of Cups with the Ace of Swords. It's in the challenge position. Now, the Page of Cups is often an unexpected messenger or circumstance in your life. Now, they're showing up in the challenge position. So for some of you, Aries, this may have already presented and you're sort of blocking it because of reasons of pride, or no, I couldn't do that, I couldn't go in that direction, too risky, I'm not good enough, what if it doesn't work out, all of those kinds of things. So that energy is there. Now for others of you, this is yet to come through, and Spirit's saying you need to take that moment, you need to detach a little bit and maybe consider some other options. And when we do that, that's often when it drops in. So the Page of Cups is an unexpected new direction, and it's usually something that is a little bit more creative, a little bit more eclectic, a little bit more eccentric. So for example, and because this is a general reading, Aries, I'm going to give you some broad examples. If this is in relationship for you, somebody might have come forward who's a little younger, a little less set up, or somebody who's a little bit nomadic, or really lives with their heart on their sleeve or something like that. That would be the Page of Cups, and you might be unsure about pursuing them, but it also feels just right. If this is a work career for you, this pattern here would look like, at the moment, you might be in a more safe or traditional career, but you have this calling to work for an exciting startup or something creative, or maybe just in a cafe by the beach or something, and you're really wanting to do that, but the pride, what will others think? Will I be disappointing others? So Aries, what Spirit is saying is that there's victory attached to you going in your own direction. Okay, this is a card of the breakthrough. Ace of Wands too. So that's what I'm saying. This is about the journey of following your authentic path in your authentic dream here, Aries, unapologetically as you. That Wheel of Fortune is turning and asking you to go with it. This is the advice. Oh, the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that you need to put a plan in place, Aries, and at least take the first step. It feels like you might not be able to just leap, that kind of full energy that is Aries in the Major Arcana, that just wants to take a leap of faith and go, bang, I'm in. Spirit is saying that there's a series of steps here in order for you to embrace this new direction. But you should absolutely start preparing for that, and you should absolutely take that step to ensure that you actually do move yourself, because the Devil coming through here with this says that the alternative is staying powerless in a situation, allowing pride, ego, illusion, all the things that the Devil stands for, to keep you bound to a situation that you're not happy in, but you're staying in to keep others happy. It feels a little bit, like that definition of insanity, doesn't it? Like expecting things to get better and happier when we're, better and happier when we're not making any changes, okay? And the devil is a reminder to you, Aries, that it's not sustainable. Okay, so what is the outcome here, please, for Aries in this situation? And the outcome for me is, if you do go in that new direction, look what I've got. The Empress, she's back in your readings, Aries, and the Ten of Swords. So there is some kind of painful ending here. There's some kind of painful ending because you are going to be stepping away from somebody or something. But look at that new dawn, that new day. Look at that light. Look at the light that comes from that. Absolutely, it's a much brighter future. Now, the Ten of Swords and the Devil coming through at the end of this reading, Aries, is a reminder that, you know, yes, there's a band-aid to pull off here that's going to be very uncomfortable, but better now than staying in a situation and having regrets, resents, or feeling deceived later on. The Empress says, Aries, there is a bigger hope, dream, and wish for your life, and it's your time to move towards it, to birth it, to make it happen. She is incredible growth, and she is such a positive omen. It's time for you to live for you and not for everybody else. So Aries, that's what I have for you. And I'm going to leave this message here. And thank you so much for joining me for this message. I'm grateful to have you here and to be back. And drop me a like, share, and comment so that I can keep doing this and get me over this little algorithmic hurdle that I'm going through. That would be amazing. So Aries, I'm just going to send you all the love and magic and just wish you the very best with this energy. And I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.